Live from San Juan Capistrano, the home of the Swallows and the birthplace of Orange County. It's Capistrano Live.
Capistrano Live, welcome to Capistrano Live, streaming positivity, uplifting lives, and it's all coming to you live at Capistrano. San Juan Capistrano is the place you really should come through, yo. And when you get here, what's what I'm gonna do? Turn you on to San Juan Capistrano. It's Capistrano Live, welcome to Capistrano Live, streaming positivity and uplifting lives, and it's all coming to you live from San Juan Capistrano.
Capistrano. I just added that in there. Welcome to Capistrano Live. Very glad you're here. We're glad to be here as we enter the Christmas season. Hope everybody's having a great Christmas. There's still a lot of fun we can have in lieu of restrictions or the idea of restrictions. It just calls for us to be a little more creative as we enjoy our families, as we enjoy exchanging things that may not be what we usually exchange. We might have to exchange some things like, I don't know, kind words. I don't know. Go for it. Stretch yourselves. Welcome to Capistrano Live. We have got, I think all of our shows are great. I think all of our shows have something special to offer. The main thing that we try to do is just offer 90 minutes of feel good. You don't have to be on guard and worry that you're going to hear some negative news that impacts you even into your sleeping hours. This is all going to feel real good. So relax and just come with us. It's going to be great. We got a great musical guest this evening called Vooduo. You're going to love them. I love them. And I also have a very interesting guest. She's a spiritualist. She's a Reggae Master. She's a lot of things. She's a very kind person, and she is awesome. Her name is Tammy Dakota. So that's what we're going to do this evening. And we're glad you're here. Like this page and share it if you would. I know you know somebody that can use some feel-good, so share it. Don't even tell them you're sharing it with them. Just share it. Just do that. We have some people that have been very kind and generous and have helped us to keep this show going, and we'd like to honor them right now.
Let WJ Construction build your state-of-the-art greenhouse. We lead the nation as the premier builders of greenhouses. We offer full-service consulting to assist in selecting the correct building and environment to maximize your grow. We also construct storage units and indoor soccer arenas. So for planning, consulting, building, or rehab, call WJ Construction. Our reputation is your foundation. Buy My Bikes in San Juan Capistrano is South Orange County's premier bicycle retailers, offering a full selection of bicycles, accessories, and a knowledgeable staff to make sure you pick the right bike. So, whether you're a novice or a professional, you owe it to yourselves to buy my bikes.
All right. So check this out. This is going to be the first. We have an exclusive to break on Capistrano Live. We have an exclusive. Apparently, there was an action suit filed in the North Pole against the Reindeer Union for what they called bullying and keeping Rudolph out of all the reindeer games. They dropped those charges in the event that the Reindeer Union would make a public apology to Rudolph, and we joined that story already in progress out front of the local union of reindeers in the North Pole. I believe it's Union 742. We go there now with an exclusive.
My name is Princer. I'm the senior reindeer here at the North Pole, also the president of the Reindeer North Pole Local 742. We'd like to offer Rudolph our apologies for bullying. We didn't know we were doing that at the time, but it's cruel and it's never right. I'd like to offer this apology in song. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. Hey. All I wanna see you smile. Reindeer games, reindeer games. Ho! Reindeer games, reindeer games. Reindeer games, reindeer games. I only wanna see you, Rudolph. Join us in the reindeer game. Rudolph, I know, your nose is freaky. Yeah, it is. But that's all right. It's time we all tried doing a little something new. And that means you and your red nose too. You know we need a leader. We took a vote, decided that we're gonna let you guide us, pulling Santa's sleigh, and afterwards, playing the reindeer games, reindeer games, reindeer games. Ho! Yeah. Reindeer games, reindeer games. Ever catch a frisbee on your antlers? Reindeer games, reindeer games. I only wanna see you. I only wanna see you. I only wanna see you, Rudolph. Join us in the reindeer game. Maybe we can hang out on the weekends, brother. I really think that we could become friends. Hey, I could introduce you to my mother, mama, mom, mother, mom, mama, mother, mom. Maybe even have a sleepover when the Christmas season ends and play reindeer games, reindeer games. Would you like that? Reindeer games, reindeer games. I know I would. And you can be your lady too. Reindeer games, reindeer games. I only wanna see you. I only wanna see you. I only wanna see you, Rudolph, joining in the reindeer game. Here's the sound the reindeer make when we play our game. Sing along. Everybody wave your hands in the air, sing along. Reindeer game song. We love you, Rudolph. We never meant to do any harm. You know how reindeer are. We like playing our games. Merry Christmas, everyone.
I hope I'm not the only one amused by that. It was silly. I felt like doing it, and there you have it. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Little reindeer games. So, we have a musical guest this evening that I'm very happy to have here, and I hope you will enjoy them. They're called Vooduo.
Trouble seems so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. I believe man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long from yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Well, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Well, I believe in yesterday. I believe in yesterday. Well, I believe in yesterday. I believe in yesterday.
Right on. You guys are giving me some inspiration about the right now. I love that. That is Vooduo. Stick around. They're going to be back a little later. I have one of the neat things about doing this is I actually get to sit and like feel like I'm formally interviewing some of my friends and some people that I really care about. And this next lady is one of those people. Aside from what I would describe it as being a spiritualist. She's actually a Reggae Master, which if you don't know anything about Reggae, it's an amazing transference of energy and a release of energy practice that she does, and it's amazing. I have some testimonies that I love to say, but I don't want to. I'm erring on the side of caution, and I'm not going to. But please welcome Tammy Dakota. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Doug, for having me.
We like you here. This is your second time here. We like you here.
Good. I like to be here, so it works.
Right on. So, going into the holiday season, is there any energies? What should we be? What things are there to be cautious about? I know sometimes we think about visiting certain people, and that could bring up certain energies, or the holidays themselves not being around certain people could have certain energies. What is a good general practice or general awareness to have going into the holidays concerning our energy and how we can maximize and be the highest versions of ourselves?
In one answer?
No, we got a few minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it's such a loaded question because there's so many things to consider. I think probably most important is for us to always be aware of our own energy, our own state of being, and sometimes it's a matter of just sitting in silence either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day and assessing how we're feeling, mind, body, and spirit. And if we feel like muscle tension or emotional fatigue, just kind of breathe into it and try to identify it and release it. And being aware that not only are you affected by your own energies, but those energies of people around you.
Yeah.
And machines and the environment, and just be aware of the different effects that, because energy is multidirectional.
Okay.
So you receive it and you give it.
So here's something. I'm accustomed to thinking that food I eat, I'm going to draw energy from. And probably a lot of foods that I'm eating that I'm planning on drawing energy from, maybe at one time had that energy, but today, with the processing that food goes through, maybe those foods don't have that energy. How would I know, and where would I go?
That's absolutely correct. There's, just like nutrient dense, there's also energy dense. Those that are the fresher vegetables, those that are the fresher meats, if you eat meat, the fresher the foods, the natural foods have the better, I'm going to say, quality of energy to them that help to feed your body chemistry, which the chemistry of your body is your energy. We are energy bodies. We are bodies that, we're energy bodies. The energy is condensed into mass. You know, if we broke our body all the way down, we could break it down to an atom, you know, positive and negative protons. So chemistry-wise and physiological-wise, what you eat becomes your energy.
So so I know our bodies consist mostly of like water. So is there really an effect that happens like in a full moon, because you know the tides rise and fall? Does that really happen in our bodies? Is that really?
Yes, if you think about it, people say anywhere from 90 to 96% water, and the moon governs bodies of water just like it governs the ocean. So it does affect ours. There's been studies on it. It does affect people, especially women, if you think about the 28-day menstrual cycle. Not that you think about it a lot, but the
Every day.
and the moon cycle from new moon to full moon is 28 days. So there's really a scientific basis, but also, I'm going to say, God's creation basis for the magnificence of it all.
Does the moon get mean before it goes into the full moon phase?
Well, if you look at the expression on it, it's the little man in the moon. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
So.
Yeah. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask Tammy, I welcome you to join us on the chat. Type out a question and we'll ask it. We'll ask it. Do men have cycles like that?
Yes, but I think that they're less identified. But I think if we were to do a studies tracking men's emotional highs and lows, I think that they would have similar cycles. It's just that we have more physical signs that we're aware of.
So is there a food that's typically a high energy food? Because I'll tell you what, right now, I feel like I could use a lot of energy. So if I were to eat a food that was energy dense, what would I eat?
You'd want to go to the green vegetables.
Like raw?
Like broccoli, spinach, you know, that you like, that you enjoy. It also depends on protein. You want to eat protein, and I know some people will say eat sugar for energy, but that's a quick rush and then a quick drop.
And then the shift.
So you need to make sure that you balance it with protein, you know, healthy protein, so that it slows it down.
All of these, you seem to be knowledgeable about a lot of different facets of energy. Did all of this knowledge come when you were finding out or learning about Reiki? Was it all encompassed? Or did you separately depart and find out all these different facets?
I think it's just a big snowball starting from, I went to school for human development, so I studied a lot of physiology and biochemistry, and then when I began my journey with Reiki energy, the focus obviously was more on energy, and it just kind of tied it all together. So my understanding and approach to Reiki in the beginning was very much a science approach. It was the left brain science physiological approach, and then I became more spiritual as I saw the evidence of the connection.
I'm going to share this because prior to my experience with Reiki with you, I had no knowledge of it. I'd heard the word before, but I had no idea what it was. we spoke. And then I came and we did a Reiki session, and it was amazing because you were talking about energies and all this stuff. And then it was interesting because I actually started to witness a shift in different fields and frequencies of energy inside me. And there were energies that I can identify now as being maybe weighted or negative that were with me so long they seemed like companions. They really did. You know what I'm saying? Like they were always there. Like I was the way it's supposed to be. And I felt this energy shift, and I felt it leave me. And I had a distinct feeling that the energy that I was walking out of there that day without some energies that I hadn't been away from in a long time, and I was going to be better off having left them there. But I did not know that those types of shifts, those types of energy detachments were available. Never knew that. And it always sounded, when it sounds metaphysical. It sounds like, woo, but it's real. And I'm here to witness that, because if I hadn't experienced that, I would still be probably a naysayer. And for whatever reasons, I was open. So I'm saying that to encourage people, if to open yourself. If you don't have evidence to the contrary, then examine it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to touch on what you said in regards to feeling energies releasing. Again, we are bodies of energy condensed into mass, and sometimes energies from experiences we can absorb and our bodies hold on to. And so when we release them, we are releasing a weight, and people do walk away feeling much lighter and more lifted, and that's what you were.
Yeah, it can really do a lot. I know it has had an effect on. It's had an effect on me in things that I've, like, I can have an idea, and then I'll let doubt trample my idea to where I'll talk myself out of doing something that I was considering doing that nobody was stimulating. So I found a little more courage in getting past what I can now identify as a fear. It's kind of like that energy trying to reattach itself. And it's too heavy. So it's easier to just move forward and just, move into a new experience without judging it prior to having evidence of it.
Well, the key is once you identify that it's there, is identify it and just, breathe into it, acknowledge it, and let it go. Because if you ignore it, it's going to stay there. And chances are it will grab other energy of the like energy and compound. And that's when disease can occur, is when it stays there for a long time. Because energy, just like blood and oxygen, is needed for body processes. And so when it's gummed up, the energy doesn't flow, so it's not getting that energetic nourishment. So
interesting. Negative energies, disease, mobility or immobility, sleeplessness, connected. All of it connected.
Yes, just about any ailment, condition, you name it, can be associated with some type of energy blockage. Wow. Either caused by the energy blockage or a blocking of energy. It's all related.
Wow. I'm grateful for my experience with you. I'm grateful for my experience with you on several levels. And I welcome you to look Tammy up. Give them your Facebook address again. It's
actually my
Supreme
website
Healing.
is easier.
Okay.
So it's www.supremehealingenergy.com.
SupremeHealingEnergy.com. Tammy, I want to have some fun with you. I want to play a game with you. Can we do this? This is going to be great.
Okay. Can I win? Can I win?
Yeah, you can win. You can win. Playing is winning. Yes, bring this. This is Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Yes. Okay, so this is how we're going to play this game, Tammy. We're going to pick an item out of the bag. You get to pick an item out of the bag, okay? And I want you to create a story, a real story about the item, connect it to the item with you, or make up a story. But be creative and entertain us with your story.
This is a red camera. It's a beautiful ruby red camera that reminds me of a camera that I got for Christmas years and years ago. And, I carried it with me everywhere. And I love this camera. So, I took it on several trips. We used to travel internationally and to Scotland and Italy and Germany, and a lot of pictures. Now they're on computers, but back then,
Wow.
It's very cool.
You
Thank
picked something that actually triggered a real memory.
Yeah.
Because I could tell that was a real story.
Yeah. No,
Was it?
wasn't. No.
No, wow, she got me. Wow, I felt that. I feel so robbed. All right, let me try one.
Okay.
I love that.
It is a beautiful camera, though.
Oh, wow. So my first bicycle, my birthday's in January, and I got a Duo present, which was a Christmas gift bicycle present. And on the crossbar of my bicycle was this, to signify that it was also a Christmas gift. And this is a nutcracker. And I wonder, why is the nutcracker on the crossbar of my bicycle? I was raised in Sacramento, California, and at that time of the year it's usually wet, usually rainy, and as I was pedaling my bike, this is before they had like foot guards on the bike where you could slip your feet into the pedals, my foot slipped off of the wet pedal, and I lost my footing on my bike, and I landed on the crossbar. That's where this was, appropriately called a nutcracker. And there we have it, folks. This is internet. You can really go anywhere with this. So, hi.
Hi.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that's
I made that up.
yeah. But good one.
Thank you. I had to go with it. Wow. So this is the type of fun we have here. We hope you're having a good time. Tammy, I am so very grateful that you came down to be with us again.
Always.
Remember,
Thank you.
supremehealing.com.
Supreme Healing Energy.
supremehealingenergy.com. supremehealingenergy.com. Tammy Dakota. Yes.
Can I just say, and you know what? If you really want to fix up your energy, listen to some great music like Vooduo.
Yeah. I love that. Thank you. My guests are even plugging each other. This is wonderful. I don't even need to be here. Yes, you do. Okay, I do. Thank you so much for being a part of our evening this evening. And we are now going to go back for another magical moment with Vooduo.
I need a sign to let me know you. All of these lines are being crossed across the atmosphere. I need to know things are gonna look up. I see us drowning from a sea spilled from a cup. There is no place safe to lay my head. And I feel the world change from the words that I said. Calling all you angels, calling all you angels. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I need a sign to let me know you need. My TV set just keeps it all from being clean. I need a reason for the way things have to be. I need a hand to help build up some kind of hope inside of me. And children have to play inside so they don't disappear. Private eyes solve marriage lies cause we ain't talked in years. Football kings and kissing queens, losing sight of having dreams. The world of what we want is only what we want until it's ours. And I'm calling all you angels. Oh, I'm calling all you angels. Calling all you calling all you angels. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. I won't give up if you won't give up. Oh man, shout out to my friend Charlie who co-wrote that song. Man, that touches me.
In a way, or just touches you. I mean, if it touches you in a way, then I'm into it, you know.
You're into a lot of stuff, dude.
But yeah, I'm into Tammy. Tammy was good. Really great. It's just a song I like.
This is that song you like. Say, where do we go? Days where the rains came down in the hollow, long, playing a new game. Never in a running game, skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning fall with hearts a-pumping you. A brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesdays and so slow and going down to the old mile where the train just saw you on the street just the other day. Makes me sad how far apart we've grown and known. Guess I remember back then. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about all the love we made, lost in the green grass. I'm still young.
Thank you again, Vooduo. We're gonna be talking to them in a minute, finding out what they're all about. So I gotta tell you this: if you don't like frequent like my Facebook, you have no idea of some of the things that I do. But some of the things that I do, I think are amazing. I had the opportunity the last couple of weekends to be involved in a drive-by donation drop-off, and the gatherings of which went to benefit 3 different charities in South Orange County: Laura's House, Thomas House Family Shelter, and Project Hope Alliance. We, the community, you guys were so awesomely generous. I was so moved by this. We had so much stuff that we had gathered, and it was an amazing time. We had live music playing each day of the 4 days that we had the donation drive going on. People would park in the parking lots, enjoy the music. It was a lot of fun. One of the highlights for me was performing with a friend of mine. His name is Jason Feddy. He was voted Artist of the Year 2019 in Laguna, and since they didn't have the vote for 2020, he's Artist of the Year again, 2 years standing. I know. But we had this moment, and I want to share this with you. This happened over the past weekend during the drive-by donation drive called Helping Hearts.
You know, it really is real. The struggle is real in Orange County, especially now that people are not working and they're not being helped, particularly by the government, so they're beginning to lose the roofs over their heads.
Yeah.
It's really a crisis.
We can be that link. We can be that thread that, I heard this story where this little kid goes to the beach and he sees all these starfish on the beach. And he starts picking up starfish and throwing them back in the ocean.
Yeah.
And this man came to him and said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Well, they're laying on the beach and they're going to die if they don't get into the water." And he says, You're doing that so slow, that's not going to make any difference. And the kid picks up another starfish and he throws it in the ocean. He says, it made a difference to him. So it's not about, it's if you might only be able to help one family, but that makes a difference, We change this world one person at a time. So don't ever let you be the one who tells you no when it comes to giving.
Oh, yeah. I mean, literally every little bit. That's a great little parable there. It may not help them all, but it will help him or her. So that's gorgeous. Yeah. Let's do You've Got a Friend, Doug. You and I can sing this together, and then
Okay.
I'll let you go and be, stand at the tables. Doug's doing everything today. He's manning the tables. He's singing the songs. Okay, song by Carole King. You've Got a Friend. Sing along with us at home. When you're down and troubled, and you need some loving care, well, nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me. Soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest nights. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running and see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I will be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. You've got a friend. If the sky, go for it, man.
If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, well, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running and see you again. Oh yes. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I will be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. You've got a friend. Well, ain't it good to know you got a friend? People can be so cold. They will hurt you and desert you. Take your soul if you let them off. Don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running and see you again. Oh yeah. Winter, spring, summer, summer or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I will be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. Keep smiling, keep shining. You got a friend. You know you can always count. You got a friend. In good times and bad times, you can always count on me. You got a friend.
Right. All right. So that's the kind of fun we had this past weekend, and I want to thank all the performers that helped us do that. Also want to thank all of the people who came through and really made a difference by giving and impacting some lives to the positive. So thank you, South Orange County. Thank you, Coach House. Thank you, Buy My Bikes. Thank you, Soul Center OC, and Laura's House, Thomas House, Project Hope Alliance, for allowing us to be a part of the good work that you do. Thank you so very much. So I'm sitting here amidst two very talented, and aside from talented, you guys have such an original approach, original and an easy sound. Joe Thompson, tell me how to pronounce it. You just told me how to pronounce it. Voltrino. Ted Voltrino.
I was 7 before I could even say it out loud.
Wow, so good. If it takes me another 6 years, 3 months, I'll be no pressure. Cool, man. So very glad you guys have come down. How did you guys get together?
That's funny.
That is funny.
Okay, okay. So I go to Chapman College to hear a lecture from a gentleman named Rinpoche. He's a
Tibetan Buddhist
Tibetan
master.
Buddhist. Okay. He's like, I would say a monk, but I was going to say he's a master. He's lived in a cave for 5 years. Was he in the cave?
Meditating.
In a cave for 5 years, and went there to hear him speak. And I'm sitting in this chair up in the front row, and right behind me is some guy. And
I introduced, I was sitting behind him for this whole, and I'm getting so much out of the spiritual stuff, and I'm thinking, this guy in front of me has a great energy. I got to introduce myself. So I did. I introduced myself, and Gerald says, where are you from? And I said, well, I live over in Costa Mesa. And he goes, well, I live in Costa Mesa. I said, well, I live over on Palmer Street. And he says, I live on Palmer Street. Turns out we lived 150 yards from each other.
Get out of here.
For years. And I'd never seen him. I'd never heard him play and nothing. And he said, come on over and jam sometime.
Yeah.
And pretentious fool that I am, the back of my head said, I don't jam. I'm a professional musician.
So there.
No, I took it like that. I've heard a lot of that.
And I was so wrong. I was so wrong, because about 6 or 7 months later, we got the opportunity, and I jammed with you and a bunch of other cats. And the other cats, they were okay.
Right.
But there was some special magic that happened, and I knew where he was going to go next.
Wow.
And he knew where we had that.
It's weird. Right. It's rare when you play with someone who can anticipate a moment with you.
You've been with people
I know
where
what that's like. Yeah.
It's not even music. It's not even notes. It's not an instrument.
It's a language.
Yeah,
almost.
it's just a soul and a soul. It's the spirit and the spirit. It's the water. It's the vibes. It's the energy that's in me that connects with the energy, and it just knows each other.
Wow.
It's just natural.
Nice.
So we started playing. I got to play with him. He was doing a thing at a church.
Yeah.
And he invited me. I'm a drummer and a bass player and a conga player and a keyboard player. And I play big stuff. And he said, "Hey, can you come over and maybe bring some bongos or
You're like,
conga first?" I think
excuse me,
played
bongos?
the bass first.
You played bass?
And then it turned into bongos. I can do that. And we just been grooving ever since.
How cool is that?
So much fun.
I like that. I like
insane.
that. There's, one of the things that I love about what you're doing is I want to encourage someone that's watching who has a friend who they think, we do this and there's really nothing to it. Well, there is something to it, because if you're making a sound, that sound makes a vibration, and that vibration is going to resonate with somebody, and it's going to benefit somebody. So you do not have to be signed to Capitol Records. You don't have to have a special on Netflix. You can be on your front porch with a mason jar full of iced tea, kicking it and making some sound and blessing some people.
That's right.
And I love this is what you guys are doing. I love how organically it came together. And I love how comfortably it lands when I hear it. So thank you guys for doing that. So are you, is there anywhere where people can go in South Orange County and maybe be privy to witnessing this experience live?
We have played often at the Blue Beat in Newport Beach, and when that opens back up again, we will be back there. So just look me up. Ted Voltrino, I'll be on the credits and blah, blah, blah. Look up my Facebook page or Gerald's Facebook page, Gerald Thompson. And when it's safe and it's all good, we will be out there playing music and doing what we do.
Right on, man. Right on.
And if you really dug any of the stuff that we played here tonight, don't go get your hopes up, because we will play those songs completely differently the next time we get together and play it.
All right,
It
that's
is
good.
never the same way twice.
Right on, man. I like that.
You
I
know,
like that.
Doug, you said something. You were talking about telling people that you don't have to be signed. You don't have to be. You know, we have history, and we've been with record labels. We've made platinum. We've toured. We've done all that stuff, but we've never made better music because this is free. You can go wherever the Spirit leads you. You just let the notes. See, there's what do we have we have 12 notes from C to C. There's 12 notes.
Yep.
And you let those notes dictate where you put this soul at. And when they come together, this is the most real music I've ever made. And like I said, I've been signed to major record labels. I've been all over the world playing music. And there's nothing greater than just creating this now.
Right.
With this man, and when I get to hang out and create nouns with you,
Thank
I've
you, man.
had some little fun with you from time to time.
Yeah.
Time to time. But
This is Gerald's farewell performance, all right?
hey,
How was your last time on Doug's show?
well, I played song number 2.
That's nice. That was our favorite.
That was our favorite. Song number 2 was definitely.
Wow. Yeah, this is. I like this. This is the comfortable vibe, and it so comes through in your music. It really does. It really does. Like this page and share it. I'm sitting here. I'm talking with Ted, and I'm talking with Gerald. They form a group called Vooduo, and definitely worth your while to sit and listen. Actually, to have the experience of their music. Yeah, I got an idea.
Thank you.
Why don't you guys do a little something first? I'm gonna go over here and have the experience over there with the reindeer.
We can do that.
Okay.
Thank you very much for having us here, by the way.
Thank you for
This is
coming,
really
man.
a great
Glad you're here.
opportunity.
Glad you're here. I'll be back.
I'll be looking forward to it. One of the most beautiful things about playing with Ted is that I never know what song he's going to play usually until the first chorus. I have no clue. But he's a musical jukebox. So juke something out for me. Let's see what we got now.
We had fun before the show, taking requests from our good friends, our new friends. That's super cool. I thought about pulling out some songs that have some meaning in these times, or at least they do to me. Songs of joy, songs of hope, songs that maybe there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. So.
Me and all my friends were all misunderstood. Say we stand for nothing and there's no way we ever could. You see, everything that's going wrong with the world and laws are leading. Feeling we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So we're waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. It's hard to be assistance when you're standing at a distance, always waiting for the world to change. If we have the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they'll never miss a Christmas. No more ribbons on the door. When the trust in television, what you get is what you got. When the only information law they can bend it all they want, 'cause they're waiting on the world to change. We're waiting on the world to change. It's hard to be assistance when you're standing at a distance, so we're waiting on the world to change.
said was right. There's only 12 notes. And there isn't a single note that you can write that hasn't already been written by somebody else. All you can do is filter it through your own experience and come up with your own little... I'll show you what we mean. Let the man pass for his dirty remarks. There is a question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for a hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord. We're ever gonna be alright. People get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no tickets, just get on board. All you got to have is faith to feel those Jesus humming. Don't need no tickets, just thank the Lord. Doug, you do me a favor and grab a microphone, because I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling. I got you feeling deep inside. Mother, there's too many of you crying. What do you gotta say?
Brother, there's far too many of you dying unnecessarily. You know, we got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Oh, and punish me, brother, with brutality. Come on, talk to me, brother, so you can see. Oh, what's going on? 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 Generation's gonna rule the population. Now we're waiting on the world to change. We're waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. No worries. That was fun. That was fun. It's organic. It just, you know, you fall into the vibe, you feel the vibe, you jump in it, and there you are in the vibe.
Oh, man, you rock.
Right on.
That is so super cool. We got time for another?
Yes, please.
Nice.
Do you know any good songs?
Do you know any good songs?
Not yet. I'm going to learn one really soon.
I ask him that all the time, dude.
I like that.
Plays great stuff. And he goes, do you have any good songs?
myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she's standing right out in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. That will be an answer, let it be. And when those broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be. Still a light shines on me, shine until tomorrow, let it be. Well, I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Sing it with me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. We can do that again. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Words of wisdom, let it be.
So you guys might need to make a phone call because you're gonna have to cancel whatever you're doing after this. We're gonna stay here for a while. This is good. I love this.
Now
This is
you're cooking.
good.
Goes like this. Goes like this.
Bow. Like this page and share it. This is what I'm talking about when I say that we're here for a moment of feel good. Everything that this show does isn't scripted.
Yeah.
In fact, most of it is not. I plan who's going to be here, and we kind of organically find our way into the energy of the conversation, and it goes where it goes. And this is happening. It's been happening since the beginning. With Tammy, that energy is good, and this energy is good. We hope you are connecting with this energy. We hope it's good for you. It's good for us. So let's do something else.
Okay.
Let's do something maybe we didn't plan. Like something else.
Musical jukebox.
Right on.
I'm in.
Uh-oh, it's going to be
And
a
what
good
is
one.
that little thing?
It's going to be a good one.
This is my favorite tool in the whole world. This is my dear, loving friend. It's called a capo. And this capo makes it so I can change keys and play open chords so I can make things ring and do all sorts of fun stuff. It makes me happy.
Right
My
on.
little rabbit. My little it was scary. This is my best friend. This is my little capo.
Okay. It's what he said it was. It's not his little rabbit.
I thought that's what he was going to say.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. Then, well, there's no family. There's no family hour on the internet. That's his little thing for opening up his chords.
I can't believe you blushed just now. You actually got yellow just now, man.
I felt red. I felt incredibly red when you said that. So, all right.
Don't know much about his story. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science books. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a slide rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 makes 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this could be. I don't claim be an A student, but I'm trying to be. I'm begging maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science, but don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be. Trying to be, I figure maybe by being an A student, baby, I could win your love for me. about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science books. Don't know much about the friends that I took instead of. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this could be. What a wonderful world this could be. What a wonderful world this could be.
This is a type of easy, relaxed, feel-good vibe I love to have happen here. Thank you guys for being a part of this. It's so very cool.
You're going to sing with us, right?
Certainly. Yeah. Yes. Let's act like we didn't notice. Yeah, okay, I will. What do we sing?
Hey man, I just want to say thank you for having us, and it's been really been an honor being here. And maybe if you would just bless us with like just one more song. I mean, just like no.
All right, but I still want the
that again.
$6.
Let me work that over again. Let me work that again. Hey man, check it out, man. Why don't you do a song with us right quick?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it. Can we do a long intro? I'm going to say some things over the intro. I'm very grateful that we have an opportunity to do this and to share this with you. I want to thank a lot of people that helped this come about. I'd like to thank the Coach House Concert Hall for allowing us to do this in this space. I'd like to thank my guest, Miss Tammy Dakota. I'd like to thank Gerald and Ted of Vooduo. I'd also like to thank my associate, Sean Deschwitz, who comes up with our games, helps keeping this moving, helps revamping this thing so we can connect more with you. On GP, I'd like to thank Alert the Globe for allowing us to stream on their platform. Am I leaving out anybody? I'd like to thank WJ Construction. I'd like to thank also Buy My Bikes. I would like to also thank South Beach Pain and Injury Clinic. And I think I've thanked everybody west of the Mississippi that I should at this point. Thank you all for tuning in and making us a part of your evening and allowing us to have this connection with you. Hey. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. Hey. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Oh, imagine there's no country. It's not that hard to do. Oh, nothing to war or die for, and no religion too. Oh, imagine all the people sharing all the world. I say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
imaginations. If you can, no need for greed or hunger, only a brotherhood of man. Oh, oh, oh. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Oh, oh, they say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world, and the world live in one. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Oh, they say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Oh, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as
Capistrano Live. This is what we do here. Glad you were here. Join us next week. I'd like to thank my guests again, Miss Tammy Dakota. Look her up at Supreme Energy Healing. Supreme Healing Energy. Pardon me, let's do that again. Tammy Dakota at supremehealingenergy.com.
Supreme Healing Energy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Supreme Healing Energy.
Supreme healing.
Energy. Supreme Healing Energy.
Or it could be supreme.
Yeah, well, yes. Yes, it could be Supreme Healing Energy. Yeah. I think we got it. I think we nailed it with Tammy's help. SupremeHealingEnergy.com, Vooduo, Doug Starks, Coach House Concert Hall. Thank you. Capistrano Live next week. Love you very much. Peace to you all.
My name is Alice Cooper.
Hey everybody, Chad Smith here.
Delvon Lamar here.
Hey, my name is Sarah Evans.
How y'all doing? This is Wyclef Jean.
I'm Peter Frampton.
We got our start playing shows at independent venues.
Small independent venues.
I got my start in stand-up at many independent venues.
And I've played so many independent venues.
Independent venues.
This is a place where we got our start.
Any venue you've ever seen us play at.
At Hotel Cafe, on Cahuenga.
There's countless places all over the country.
I don't know one major band is worth their salt that didn't start in small clubs.
Your favorite comedians depend on independent stages.
They mean the world to us, and I don't know where we would be without them.
Without them, there's no community, culture, local economy.
We need our clubs.
These venues are now all closed.
These venues, which are closed now.
Right now, those venues are closed.
And without our help, they may never reopen.
They likely won't be able to open by then.
So I need you to help me help them.
They need our help. They need our voices.
They need our help.
Go to saveourstages.com.
Go to saveourstages.com.
Save Our Stages.
Save Our Stages.
SaveOurStages.com.
And with one click.
With one click.
With one click.
You can let Congress know.
You can tell Congress.
Tell Congress.
You can tell Congress.
You support independent venues.
And keep our live venues around.
Let's do our part. Let's keep music going. Peace and love.